So guys, Liz Truss has now taken over. Well, head of the Conservatives, head of the Tory party, whatever you want to call them. But anyway, she's our new Prime Minister. Now, she has how do you word this? She's against the windfall tax for the massive energy companies. I don't even know how I feel about that, to tell you the truth. I don't think I really cared, to be honest. At the end of the day, the cost of living is always going to rise. It's never going to be the way it was in the 80s or the early 90s. There was a lack of pence for a flipping pint or a couple of pound for a meal and stuff. It's never going to be like that ever again. As we progress through life and as it goes on and on, things are going to get more expensive. At some point in the future, it's going to be costing flipping bitcoins, for all I know, for a loaf of bread. So there's nothing we can do about it. All these people out there giving off about it and protest. Well, they haven't very few protests, but there's been people saying about it. At the end of the day, what can they do? You can't do anything about it. It's the same as these people that are out there and they're mouthing off about Prince Harry and the Duchess Meghan. You can say what you want online. You can type what you want. You can be a wee keyboard warrior like I am. We're all keyboard warriors. I've done it too. But what can you actually do? When you sit down and think about it, they are royals. They are so much higher than any of us in the grand scheme of things. Her Majesty the Queen is appointed by God. The royal family, every monarch there has been and every monarch there will be is appointed by God. It's a faith thing in the United Kingdom. I know in America their banknotes and stuff saying God we trust on the back of them, but directly under that in God we trust is the Illuminati triangle with the eye. That's a sign of Satan. So now forgive me if I'm wrong, citizens from US, if you watch this video, because let's be honest, I know bugger all about United States dollars, but anyway, how did I get onto that? Yes, I was talking about the royal family. It's like the keyboard warriors, giving off about Harry this and Meghan that, and even Piers Morgan. I like Piers Morgan. I think he's a top bloke. Like he tells you as it is, straight down the line, which is what I like about him. And he takes no shit. But you can mouth off, you can get negative, you can fill yourself full of negative vibes, as they call them, or negative energy. But at the end of the day, what are you going to do about it? What can you do? What, write a strongly worded letter to the head of the energy company? There's nothing you can do. You just have to grin and bear it and get on with it. Cost of living is never going to come down. It's always going to rise. Yearly, it's going to go up and up and up and up. And in 10 years' time, we're going to be looking back going, what the fucking hell was the point in us giving off about that? And, their governments have to look out for the subjects of any country. That's what governments do. So they're not going to have us starving to death. They're not going to have their subjects freezing to death. They're not going to have them with no electric, because that's not the moral thing to do. And we have quite a moral government. We have quite a moral swing of things over here in the UK. I just can't stand seeing people mouthing and gancing and giving off about it whenever, as I keep saying, there's nothing they can do. There's nothing you can do. What's that? Oh, my electric's going. I'm gonna have to top that up. So yeah, just be positive. If you're in social housing in the United Kingdom and you've one of them wee ridiculous electric fires, rip the bugger out and put an open fire back into it. That's what I'm gonna do. Although I'm not sure if I can do that. I've gas. Can you have an open fire in a house with gas? Have to look into that one actually. But yeah, just be happy, be positive, support Ukraine, and may God be with you all. Cheerio.